What up, people? I don't do a lot of game reviews because I don't play a lot of games, but I'll do some games from time to time, and I've been following some Assassin's Creed for a while now. I just completed the 4th game of the series, which is Assassin's Creed Revelations, and this is the 3rd game with Ezio Auditore, I would say his name is.
My name is Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Like my father before me, I am an assassin.
And it connects a lot of story from the first game with Altair, something like that. Altair is from the 12th century, I think, 1210, something like that. And Ezio is from the late 14th century, early 15th century. And this game is about, Altair is just a memory kind of thing, because Desmond is the core guy from the present day, and he goes into this machine. He learns about Ezio, and Ezio in this game in particular is learning about Altair, learning about what the Creed is about. And it's continuation of the war between assassins and the Templars. At first, this game seemed pretty dark and gritty. The graphics were better in the beginning, then they got a little bit sloppy at the end. The mouth part, the mouthing was a little bit off from time to time, and the action sound effects were a little bit off from time to time, but I don't care, because, and also in the beginning, I would say the story wasn't as interesting until they put in effect, like, halfway second part, it got a little bit more interesting. It started focusing on what the story was, because at the beginning, it was a little bit, you know, all over the place. At first, it was like, yeah, we're going to kill these Templars, and then we didn't know what the whole game was going to be about. And then halfway through the thing, we're realizing, yeah, we're learning about Altair to figure out what these secrets are being hidden from Ezio. And then Ezio finds out it's the apple, and so he continues with this story quest, and he gets help from this girl named Sophia, and they're like, there's like a 10-20 year difference between them, and they're starting to fall in love. Age isn't just a number. I don't know. At first I found it a little weird, but then there was so much charisma. As long as they don't go making babies. I mean, Ezio needs a baby to continue the line down a little bit, but whatever. The action in this game is a lot better than the last one, I would say. The story got a lot more interesting, if you will, than the second one, but it didn't have a lot of that more interesting stuff. It didn't have all that suspense. Once it got a little bit more connected at the end, like I'm talking about the last 2 sequences, or the last 3 sequences, once that got involved, I was like, this dude, I cannot stop playing this game. I completed those sequences within like 30 minutes. I was going out at it. I was going hammy, which you guys don't know what hammy is. It means going hardcore all day, every day. And so this game was actually really fun. At first, I was like, okay, this game, I could tell they changed from the PS2 to the PS3 because the console feel was a little bit different, and the graphics in the beginning, like I said, were a little bit different. They were a little bit better than the other 3, but then it got a little sketchy. It feels like the graphics got a little bit lazy, but other than that, this game is really, really, really fun. You guys should definitely play the series, and there's so much more than, you know, just assassinating people and then, you know, taking control over a city, if you will. There's so much information thrown at you at the end of this game. I'm not going to spoil it for you, because if you have not played the game, you have to play the game. There's so much thrown at you. Like, you think there's like, you know, this little information, right? And then guess what? They explode all this information at your face. When someone was explaining it, I didn't get it. Then they did a little clip of it, and I'm like, okay, now it makes sense. And I was so surprised. And another thing I liked was when there's some troubles with the Animus and Desmond. He lost himself, so he's stuck in this little world in a memory, and there's this creepy guy helping him out and all that stuff. But somehow, Desmond, the present guy, had communications with Ezio from the 1500s.
Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind.
And I was just freaking the fuck out, guys. It was so awesome. I was like, yeah, Desmond. And then Desmond was like, what? I've heard that name before when I was younger. And I'm like, bro, the second game! Oh my god. It was so awesome. But in the second game, they barely teased it. It was barely even a tease. If you guys are wondering, that's not a huge spoiler. That's just an awesome thing to freak out about. Play this game, guys. Play the series. It's awesome. It's fun. You're going to love it. And now the next one is Assassin's Creed 3, which I played parts of because I thought it was 1, 2, 3, but it's apparently 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3. I got it under control now. Now it's the Revolutionary War with George Washington. I remember when this game first came out, my friend was saying, you gotta play this game, play this game. I'm like, whatever. I'm playing the game. This is probably... The ending really changed. I was going to say it was my third favorite, but I might have to give it my second favorite. From 2, the second game was my favorite, then this game, then the third one, then the first one. Because you got this, what really made it interesting was seeing the worlds combine, all 3 worlds, the present, Ezio, and Altair. It was fan-fucking-tastic. So I'm definitely giving this proudly a B+, guys. You gotta play it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that crap. Later and bye. Does Wonder Woman know that that's Batman? Do they know that they're superheroes? Do they know whatever? That's another question I have, but I don't care. Are they even dating? It looks like they're dating. And I'm really interested in seeing this. And I saw when they were going down the glass building thing, the window thing, when Batman was like, boo, boo, boo. Oh my god, I was freaking out. And I got the take from Lex Luthor.